So recently, my wife and I got into a very unpleasant collaboration of minds, basically an argument, where she let me know that I did not have my priorities in order. Basically, she brought to my attention that I spend way too much time creating content. Now, look, you understand this process. You understand that creating content is a super time-consuming thing. It's one of those tasks where you're always, looking up information. You're trying to learn the best way to present content, learn the best way to produce the content, learn, new techniques for SEO or for getting exposure. You're posting on different social media platforms. You're watching different YouTube channels trying to see what you need to do to improve your work. You're learning tools like Adobe and Canva, and you're making thumbnails, and you're collaborating with, look, the list goes on. And that's basically what I do. I spend a lot of time doing that, but I'm grateful that my wife brought this up, because for me, I am a very one-track mind type of person. Like, if I'm doing something and I'm trying to, get it to just this high expectation that I have in my head, like, I'm gonna work super hard. So she got on me. She got on me really good. And basically what we did, we came up with an agreement. I was gonna think more about where my priorities are. So for me, one of the most important things is to be a good husband and to be a present father. And not just a present father and a good husband, but somebody who's engaged, someone who is, considerate, someone who is giving that time to those people, that you care about. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I've been sitting around trying to figure out a good schedule or rule that I could use throughout this journey. And basically what I came up with was a content set of rules, a set of rules for my content journey. It's pretty simple. And I'm going to read it to you, but I need to bring it in front of me. I guess I'll pull it up on the screen too. So content creation rules. Number 1, no shooting or editing at home while the family is there. Now, this is super important because there have been times where I've been just sitting on the couch and they might be watching a movie, they might be just chilling, laughing, and my wife might even be, on her phone doing whatever. But for me, I would not be there in my mind. I would be there, like, physically, but mentally I was not there, like, at all. So I want to change that, because I don't want to just be sitting there editing and doing video stuff all the time. That's not okay. Number 2, Saturday mornings are for 90% of my productions. This is, I think, fairly easy for me because predominantly I do productions on Saturday. There are off times when I might, have downtime at work or before work where I can, put together some stuff, but that's few and far between. Most of my stuff, my podcast, my little studio creations and stuff, that's usually on Saturday mornings. So not a problem there. Number 3, Monday and Friday from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. are for editing. Now, this is the part that really puts me in a bad situation because I am horrible at editing, and it usually takes me a while to really get to a point where I'm happy. So, that time usually runs into family time. So I set these parameters and I'm gonna try to stay within there. Now, the interesting thing about Monday and Friday, I have to take my kids to school. So, after I drop them off, I'll have like maybe a couple hours before I go into work, and I can use that time to do some editing. And since I have 2 days in the week, it shouldn't be that hard to do. Number 5. Number 4, my bad. Sunday, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. is for scheduling posts. Now, this is something that I think everyone should try to adapt into their own little content journey. Scheduling posts makes things just super easy. I do schedules for my LinkedIn posts and for my YouTube posts. So for my YouTube posts, I post a podcast every Monday. But I post like other content throughout the week. But I don't like the idea of like having to sit and wait for uploading and making posts for both websites. So basically what I do is, on Sunday I'll just, make a description for both posts and then schedule them out for Monday at the time that I want them to be posted, because I won't have to do that in the morning. So I can just get that done and use that time for something else. So super easy to do. Number 5. This is what I also got in trouble for. Ask in advance when I want my wife to participate or my kids to participate, because that is just going to, give clarity, and it's going to kind of give us room to, prepare, and I want my wife to be prepared, and my kids to be prepared whenever I put them on camera. I don't want them coming on looking and making them look bad, because they're wonderful, amazing people. Yep. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Number 6, make people aware of my spending. No, basically this is just my wife. She gives me a lot of leeway whenever I want to, buy camera gear, whenever I want to. Actually, I think this conversation sparked because I had purchased a lens and she saw it on Amazon. I didn't say anything to her, and usually I do, but I didn't say anything to her, and it was a few $100s. And she was like, so what is the goal for this? Are we going to keep, using our funds? Do you have a way to recoup that money? Or, and she's asking me all of these really good questions. And I was just, being an idiot and saying, no, no, there's no way to recoup the money right now. But I think she's more so, she wants to know when I spend money and why I'm spending money. She doesn't necessarily want to tell me what I can spend money on, because this isn't necessarily her area. She's just like, let's be smart. Let's be smart about it. And I'm cool with that. I can deal with that. And then rule number 7 is don't piss off the wife, because it's real. Like, and my wife might look at this and say that I am like being over dramatic, but no, I'm not. I'm not. I want to be very cognizant that my family are real. These are real people who need time. They need time with me. They want time with me, and that makes me a very happy person. So who am I to strip them of that? That makes me sound like an idiot even further. But really, like, I'm a dad. I'm a father. I need to spend time with my wife and with my children. And I need to be present, because that is, I think, the goal. And I think that's, something that a lot of kids are just lacking, not to mention Black kids, man, dude. Where I come from, having a present and on-time parent is few and far between. It's a rare thing. So I got to do my due diligence. I got to get myself in order. And, I got to be an example for my kids. My wife does it well, so I got to figure it out. All right. So that's what it is. I got some rules. I got some parameters, and I would advise that you get some parameters too. I mean, if you're single and you don't have, responsibilities to another, special person or group of people, then, you kind of have a little bit more leeway. But even still, I think for mental health reasons and just for, just setting aside time to actually just engage in the community around you, I think it's really good to have parameters for when you create and how you create. But specifically for those of you who have families, dude, get real. Come on, get yourself in order. This is something I just started, so I'm not sitting up here and looking down at you like freaking Stephen Crane, but I am trying to go on this journey, and hopefully some of you will go on the journey with me. In the comments, let me know what your schedule is, because I'm kind of trying to find a way to, get myself in order, like an actual content schedule that works. I don't know if this content schedule is going to work, but I feel like it gives me ample time to spend with my family. Like, overall, like my wife she didn't ask me to make like a schedule or anything like that, but she made it clear that the objective should be to have as much alone time and quality time with my family as possible. So that's what I want to do, and because that's one of my goals too. That was one of my reasons for starting a family. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'll let you guys know how it worked, because I will be updating everybody about this, or at least everybody who watches. Yeah. So hopefully you can take something from this and use it and become a better creator, become a better person, a better husband or wife, a better family person, and create some stability for yourself. All right? Try it out.